Alright, let's get ready to do it, and it's a go. Oh wait, there it is. I was just gonna say, where was the Minecraft? We need the Minecraft. It's kind of critical. Here we go. So tonight we're unfortunately down a platform. Mixers having their review our terms thing, and I had a look to see what you're supposed to do. There was a way to disable having the 24-hour unavailability, so I'm sorry for everybody who usually watches on Mixer. The stream is probably not going to be there. You can find it on one of the other platforms, YouTube or Twitch. The VODs should be there for 2 weeks on Twitch, and I think indefinitely on YouTube. I'm not sure. Maybe only for a certain amount of time. But other than that, we'll carry on and we'll see what we can do. So we ended the last stream off finishing off all the regular Minecraft advancements, and the ones in the end we just refought the wither to get that done, which basically puts us in a position where we're done fighting the dragon in the end, so we can use the fountain to do wither fights. And that's one of the things we haven't done. Of all the stuff left in the wither, that's kind of the next obtainable one, is to get wither skeleton skulls and then to summon the wither. So we can do that. That'll give us a beacon. We don't really have enough materials to build a beacon right now anyway, so I think what I'll do is I've done two boss fights recently. I think I'll wait a little bit on this. I think what I'll probably do is I want to do some preparation for some of the things that we're going to get into later. So I think probably the thing to do will be to try and find pillagers to get the crossbow to deal with all these crossbow advancements, or to start on a drowned farm. Now I don't really have a good spot for a drowned farm because, like I mentioned before, to my knowledge, they don't spawn above a certain Y level in ocean biomes, only in river biomes. Now this you probably won't be able to see because my webcam's over the F3 screen. But this is river here, and then here it goes ocean and beach and ocean, and so this isn't like river here that we can use. There's only really a thin sliver right as you get here, so here's like 2 or 3 blocks of river, and that's not really going to be enough. We need something that has at least a little bit of area, so that if we build a section for it, that will get enough actual spawns going. So what I think we'll have to do is either head off in that direction, because as we saw, there's a fairly big continent area off to that side. So we could fly out that way, or take a ship. I think probably doing the drowned farm we know is going to take a while, but finding a pillager outpost might be quick, it might not, we don't really know. Let me just eat these, because oh right, we don't oh hey Slime Moba, how you doing? Oh, it's no problem. Like I said, I every once in a while I have a look at the Discord and see who's streaming, and then I just kind of have a look. It was fortunate. I don't watch most games, so I normally go through the list and see who's streaming something that I find mildly interesting. So that's also why I said I'll have a look at what you're streaming when you're streaming, to see if it's. I normally play or play and watch survival or sandbox games, but occasionally I'll watch some other things. So one of the things I think so you were playing Final Fantasy VIII, and that was just nostalgia basically, and or am I thinking? I might be thinking about another stream now. I watched quite a few different streams today. Was it you that said you were gonna you're thinking of playing Detroit? Yeah, you were playing FF8, and then you said you might be playing Detroit soon. So that's actually, I've I've seen the game. I haven't watched the whole, like haven't gone through the whole story. So I'm actually quite keen to see the whole thing. But I've purposefully not watched a full Let's Play because I thought I would play it myself, and I don't get enough time to play enough games, so I probably won't end up playing it. So I would actually be interested in seeing a playthrough of that. So if I see you're playing that, I might actually pop into the stream and see how it's going. I didn't even see this shipwreck here, so we might as well see if there's a chest in here. Paper, feathers, map. I might as well take it. Oh, that's probably really dark actually. There should be another chest. Yeah, I don't know. So Detroit Stay Human, is that made by what's the studio that made what was that other game? Beyond Two Souls. I think that's they mainly make games for PlayStation. I think. I don't know if it's the same studio, but it's got a lot of that same type of feel to it, and it's very like a story-driven kind of experience. So it's quite nice to watch, especially it's like watching a movie really. Oh, it's late, that's why there's a ruin there as well. Let me see if I can find the chest. Oh, I can't because there's something above it. Oh, come on, block lag. I need a trident, but I don't think swimming around the ocean in the dark is the best way to get one. Oh, there's a ravine there. Yes, yeah, that's the heavy rain is the other one that they make. They kind of have like a. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Why don't I have my shield out? Where is my shield? Oh. Sorry, this is hardcore, so I just need to focus for a second before things go bad. Because now I can't actually sleep here, which is what my plan was. It's actually safer underwater than it is. I don't think this is going to work, but let's try it. Oh, it made it. Okay, now he's going to be able to shoot me because he's in the water. No, you're shooting the turtles. Oh, there's two of them. That's not good. I need them to get out of the water so that I can kill them. What, now he can't see me? I'm too far away? It's, what are they called? Digital... No, not digital. Is there another one? Oh, there he is. Nope. Don't you do it. Should have slept before I went out here. Oh, it's daytime. They don't pathfind you out of the water. Just want to get that skeleton there to despawn. What? Should take care of them. Oh, and now it's creeper time too. Oh, for a second thought I wasn't gonna hit him. Okay, the spider should leave me alone. Once I move far enough away, there won't be any more mobs. So So that should really be the strategy, just keep running. Yeah, but I think you do. What did you say? You also play like, was it League or something else as well? So I kind of got off the first-person shooters and the MOBAs and stuff quite a while ago, because those are the kinds of games where you kind of have to get your eye in and you have to get your motor skills in. And if you ever stop playing it for a week or two, well, I always find that if I stop playing games like that for a week or two and I come back, all of a sudden it's like I've reversed in progress. And there's quite often times when I'm too busy to play games for like a week or two at a time. So I just found that annoying, so I stopped playing those kinds of games. And quite often with the games that you play are the games that you watch, right? Because you have better context for them. So what I'm looking for now is a pillager outpost, and I'm not sure. I haven't seen one, and I've been adventuring a little bit. Well, I'm trying to find one that's not too far away because I'm gonna need to visit it a couple of times. Oh no, no problem. We don't have to reply at all. Pumpkin we're looking for melon. Oh, and we're looking for this. Well, we don't. Oh, did I not put? I was sure I put my shares in there. Oh, that's block lag. Okay, we'll leave that. We don't need it too desperately. Oh, there must be lava there if there's a fire. Yes. It's so hard to find anything in forests. And then there's just another forest. Let's go this way. Should be fine so long as we sleep before it gets dark. We shouldn't have those problems again. Spruce forest. Oh wow, this is a big spruce forest. I feel like the pillager outposts, the ones I've seen, have almost always been in like plains or savanna. So I feel like when there's these big forests, we're not necessarily going to find anything useful. Forest, forest, forest. So this should all be river though. This is river, this is all river, still river. Yes, this whole area is river. This is probably forest. Yes, this is forest. So this flat area here is all forest. But this section here is river, so we could build a drown farm here if we had to. It's at about -200, which is where spawn is. Right, yeah. Yeah, for now I've been playing Minecraft on stream and basically nothing else. You know, I'm trying to keep my stream like cross-platform, so that it's accessible to whoever wants to watch, like whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer. And also, I'm also trying to keep it like family friendly, because in my experience, there's a ton of streamers that focus on particular games and are knowledgeable, and it's very helpful to watch them, and you know they know the game well, and I wouldn't necessarily say they all necessarily play very well. It's not like competitive. But a lot of them are like older streamers, and they, you know, their streams are, you know, rated mature, and if you know what I mean, like especially games like Minecraft and stuff, there's a lot of not just teens, but like actual kids, like sub 10-year-olds. They play the game, and they're the new generation. They don't like necessarily always figure everything out. They watch somebody else play, right? So they go do a search on YouTube or whatever. And these days, more and more of them are finding live streams and stuff on Twitch. So, I kind of feel like more and more streamers should try and cater for them. I mean, not everybody has to always be completely family friendly just for the sake of it, right? I mean, there's a lot of gamers play games that are mature games, and so they shouldn't really have a young audience. But certain games are, and so I'll probably end up being more of a variety streamer, but I'll probably pick my games a little bit more carefully, just because I can't play a game blind, right? Because you don't necessarily know whether or not that would be suitable for all audiences. So, and it's not just the streamer, right? Because you can keep the conversation family friendly, and you can not swear or do any of that, but then you play a game and the dialogue in the game, you don't control that. So because everything's live, you can't edit it. So if the content is bad, it's too late when you're on stream. You'd have to like stop the game, change the settings and all that. So at the very least, I'd have to play a game or watch a game a significant amount of time before I can decide to play it. I mean, there's some other games that I like to play. So like one game that's, I think it came out today, but it's been in early access for a while, is a game called Green Hell, and it's a survival game set in the Amazon. But yeah, again, it's the same problem. Like it's obviously meant for mature audiences, and there's dialogue and so on. That's problematic. So I might play it, but I definitely won't stream it. And then there's other weird things like I've been playing quite a bit of No Man's Sky, and I enjoy it. It's quite similar to Minecraft in the sense that it's it's kind of procedurally generated. It's somewhat survival aspect, but there's also some building and stuff. But I've just noticed that there's something that they fundamentally did in the game where when you warp with your ship, the visual effects is like very colorful. And as soon as a streamer warps, like their stream just goes, the compression just goes crazy. You can't see anything because it's bright, multiple colored streaks going across the screen, right? That's just, compression just doesn't like that. And it's something you do fairly often. So I just think the experience of watching that is going to be a bit annoying. So even though I've been playing it, I've decided not to stream it just because of that. So it's kind of weird. There's you do want to try and play more games. I personally like more indie games than like big AAA titles. And I particularly like pixel art and some of the more like lo-fi type indie games. And those ones are typically good anyway. So if I find some of those, I might end up playing them. But for now, I feel like I've got my stream set up for Minecraft. There's a ton of stuff I want to do in it, so I'll probably stick to that until I find something that I want to do. I'm in no rush to play something else. I mean, I'm playing other games, I'm just not streaming them. And so, if you play like a new game every week or so, you should be able to find something that's nice to stream. So let's check. North should be, or which way was I? I was going east, so I was going this way. But look, that's one of the beauties of Minecraft, right? It's not going anywhere. I mean, there's been some of the big games that were also designed to last, right? Games like League and Fortnite and everything was effectively designed to have as much replayability as possible. Sorry, I just need to get some coffee. And they'll be around. Like Fortnite's had a slight dip recently, and some people say it might go down even more. But it's not going to go away, right? People are going to keep playing it and keep watching it. Similarly, people have, Minecraft has had a bit of a resurgence lately. Mostly due to the fact that the latest update that came out, 1.14, actually was just like a step in the right direction, and it got a lot of people excited about the game again. And chances are, if they keep that up with future updates, Minecraft will be popular, more popular than it was for a while still. But it never really went away. I mean, you can still, often go onto the Twitch directory and have 60, 70, 100,000 viewers on Minecraft. And that's not on Minecraft Mondays or whatever. That's just during the week. And that's one of the things that also helped this this hardcore challenge thing that John Bam started. It was quite nice because a lot of the people playing it or trying to do it are modded Minecraft players who've been playing like very complicated mod packs with lots of ease of use features built in, and I've heard a lot of them say that since they've been playing vanilla Minecraft in 1.14, it actually feels more like modded Minecraft than any of the previous versions did, because they've actually started to incorporate some of the ideas from modded Minecraft into vanilla Minecraft, and a lot of them are finding it quite hard as well. I mean, what's nice about modded Minecraft is it gives you more progression. So you can start, you start Minecraft basically very similar, but then the further you go along, there's more things to craft and more things to do. So the progression starts to expand, and you get more powerful than you normally would in Minecraft, and you have more things to help you. So the end game becomes easier in modded Minecraft, I feel. And this is where all the advancements happen. All the stuff that you have to do to get the advancements is stuff that you would do mostly close to the end game, right? That's why the advancements are there, to give you something to do. And I think a lot of people are not used to doing it with just the vanilla mechanics available to them. And that's why we've seen quite a lot of people on attempt 6, 7, 8, 9. And I mean, I'm not excluded from that. I'm only on attempt 2 because I started a little bit later than everybody else, and also because streaming isn't like my full-time job. I only get maybe 2, sometimes 3 hours to stream in a day. So if I've done 13 streams, that's like 26 hours. Where if somebody else has done 13 days, that's over 100 hours usually. But it's an interesting challenge. It gives you something to do. Like I said, I don't normally play vanilla Minecraft, so I'm one of those people who, played some vanilla Minecraft for a bit, and I'm enjoying it enough so that I decided to stream it. And this might be useful. Can I do? Nope. Come back if I can. No, can I give you? Yes, and come here. Shouldn't I be able to do this? Oh no, he's on cooldown. I don't have any more bones. Wait. Oh, this isn't a regular one. So if I do this, oh, this is that one and that one. No, where's the other one? Now the one's on cooldown and the other one isn't. Need to breed all the animals, so I might as well get these while I'm here. Since I actually have the item that I need to breed them. Wait, what? I got both of them. Okay, well that's weird. Let's not worry about it. Let's just make sure we're still going east. Yeah. Oh wow, that's dark. That's why it was playing the eerie music. So I've done most of the I wouldn't say the easy ones, but the kind of regular advancements that you would normally get just kind of playing through the game. So the ones that are left are more the esoteric ones that you wouldn't really get unless you were trying to get them. You know, doing weird things like bringing ghasts from the nether to the overworld and trying to have every potion effect apply to you at the same time. Like, there would really be no reason to do it, you know, when you're just playing the game, unless you were trying to get the advancement. That's going to be a problem. We need to go this way. So at least we've gotten to plains now, so there's a good chance that we'll see something a little more interesting. I actually want to throw some of this stuff away because I don't need that, and I don't need the poppies either. So I'm trying to see if there's anything useful. I don't see any pillager outposts. We're really quite far away already now, so I don't, even if I found one now, it wouldn't be in a good spot to revisit it. Well, I could make a nether portal and come here that way, but I'm sure if I go in a different direction there'll be one closer, which might be the best strategy if we need to get hero of the village. Is that? I'm trying to see what that white thing. Oh, it's a flower. There's a horse. We've already tamed a horse, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'm also keeping an eye out for any like strange biomes, because there's a couple of biomes that we need to still find. And so I want to keep. I think we might have been to a tiger, but not a mega tiger. So it might be worth checking out what's over there. I don't know if we just need mountains, because there's variants of it like gravelly mountains and ones like that I'm not sure if you need them, if they register separately. So what I suspect we might do is just, if we see anything that looks like something we haven't been to, is to just try and go through it. So this is spruce, not mega tiger. You can tell a mega tiger by seeing the 2x2 trees. I don't see any here. It looks like we'll have to sleep again soon. yet. So is that jungle? No, it's not. It's just a regular forest. We've gone quite far east, and we haven't really seen anything other than the regular biomes that we usually get. I'm looking for something with like jungle or bamboo jungle or something. Actually, I'd be fine with just some plains so that I can try and get a pillager outpost. And there's plains with some village, so maybe we get some pillager outposts somewhere there. Saw a village in the background there. So at this point I'm not really even remembering my way back or sticking to a direction anymore. I'll just kind of head back once I fly to 0, 0 and then just find my base from there. Trying to look when I see these buildings if I can see, because usually the pillager outposts are slightly outside of a village. Oh, this village actually spawned kind of funny. There's like paths going across what would otherwise be a river. Trying to see if there's melons, because I actually need melons. I've got pumpkins but not melons, and I have to get I have to eat every type of food, but I don't think they plant melons in these kinds of farms. I think they sometimes have them stacked nearby like the hay bales, but I don't see any of that. I keep forgetting I should bring fish when I do this so that I can tame the cats. Because there's like 11 different types of cats that we have to tame. And it can be a little bit tedious to go and find all of them. So like there's a little yellow ginger type cat. Why is this house on its own up on the hill? Is this like the mayor's house? This is like the 1%. Oh, and he's just got a small house too. That's not so useful. Okay, well, nothing exciting in this village then. We'll just head on. Try to follow the plains. We just slept not too long ago, so we should still have a bit of daylight left. we've hit the end of the plains again, and now it's more jungle. I mean, more forest. Yeah, I think some people have they've done hardcore can be a little bit frustrating because eventually you get to like, I've seen a guy, he's done like 7 or 8 attempts, and I think in the last 2 attempts both times he died at like 95%. So literally he was doing the last 3 advancements together, so it was like he was on the last thing and he died, partially because the game lagged. So I mean, obviously he still died, he was fighting something and he died, but sometimes because Minecraft is a Java game, you get like garbage collection, which makes the game stutter just a little bit, and or you break a block and then the block is back, or you know, the lag makes it so that you in a spot and then all of a sudden you're not there. So those kinds of things can like throw you off, and then you make a mistake and then you die, and because it's hardcore, when you die you lose the world, you have to start over. And for a lot of people that's frustrating because you know, it was their mistake, but also the game contributed, so having to start over, like the first time you maybe take it in stride, and maybe the second time as well, but by the third time you start to think that it's not fair, and then people at least they try something else for a while, because also at that point, if you've been playing the same game on stream for, I don't know, 30-40 days, you know, you also don't want to have your, like, if you only a Minecraft streamer and that's all that you do, I guess it doesn't matter as much. But especially for the guys that are variety streamers, they also don't really want to stream one game for too long exclusively, because then they start to lose viewership for the people who actually want to see different things. But yeah, if it's I guess it's a time frame thing. Like giving up on something in the short term, you know, is, you know, maybe just a little bit finicky. But if you were planning to take long to do something, and then you just stop before you get it done, you know, then it's another story. I want to go out there, but I don't want to break all blocks. I'll just do it anyway. But then you have to ask yourself, should you have set yourself that goal to start with? Like for me, I don't stream anything else. I basically started streaming a couple of days before I saw the MCHC100, and I had just started streaming like a single player Minecraft world, so I had about 5 or 6 days on that, and so I decided it would be fine to start, or you know, I thought it would be interesting to start doing MCHC100. And if I switched back to what I was doing, I would just be doing kind of the same thing anyway. It wasn't hardcore. But yeah, I mean, for me, I might as well, if I die, I might as well try again, right? Because that's what I'm trying to do. I think for people who have maybe done it before, maybe not in hardcore, if you've already gotten all the advancements, there's maybe not as much of a sense of accomplishment to do it. I've actually never done it. I've gotten like most of the advancements, you know, at some other point, but I haven't done all of them, especially not the hidden ones. So I want to try and like challenge myself to see if I can do it. I'm not like most people that are like, oh, we should be able to do it. I've even heard somebody say, you know, yeah, I can do it in a day or whatever. Like, it's not that hard. And yes, if you think about each individual advancement, they don't take long, especially if you're already set up. But starting from scratch and doing them all and not have something go wrong in the time that it takes you to do it actually is is a little bit harder to accomplish than you'd think. It's not hard, it's just it doesn't happen as often as you'd like, that everything goes smoothly. And that's the whole challenge to it, right? Like, not knowing what you're gonna get. Like my previous world, my first attempt, I had a fairly good world. Things were close by, the stuff that I needed. Things that weren't close by, I managed to find without too much difficulty. In this world, it was the opposite. Like I started on an island without the resources that I needed to make it through the early game, like being able to sleep and so on. And that made the start really, really tough. Not really tough, like I couldn't do it, it just made it slow, right? So what a lot of people would probably have done is, since it was right at the beginning of the world and they wouldn't be losing much progress, they would just start over on a new world, right? And I kind of tried to tell myself I wasn't going to do that, right? Because if you think about it, part of the challenge is, what makes it exciting is, you roll the dice, you get a random world, and that's the world you get, right? I think the whole point of hardcore is for it to be kind of more like the real world, where like you have one life, and if you die, then it's over, right? So it's the same kind of idea that if you get a random world, that's the world you get. You don't just get to decide, I'm going to start over, right? I'm going to try my luck again. Part of the challenge is making it work. Oh, did you just finish a stream? I didn't even realize. Oh, is the one via you? I take it your league match ended then. Oh yeah, that happens. Thanks for the host, man. I don't know exactly what it does with the performance metrics on Twitch's side, but I imagine can only help. Wow, I can't believe I've gone this far in this direction and still only found the same thing. It's just forest and plains and forest and plains and forest and plains. I don't even know how many blocks away I am by now. It just alternates between... What? Oh. See, that's what I mean. Like, I fell and took full damage, but I took the damage so much later than when it happened that I thought something else hit me. Oh yeah, you also... I was feeling that way on Monday. Man, I didn't stream on Monday because I had my temperature was up and I had a headache. And that's something that you actually have to consider now. Like normally when I play games, I just play games, but when you're doing a hardcore stream and making a mistake can set you back 2 weeks. I actually decided it's better not to do it. Now, if I had another series or something, then I probably would stream anyway and just stream a game where the consequences aren't so dire. But yeah, I don't have anything like that. I could have probably done a test stream. There's probably a couple of things that I would consider streaming, but I have to check them out. So I guess if I need a downtime stream again, I could try one of them out. Like not start the series, but just try it out and see how the pack is or whatever, and then see if it works. There's usually a little bit of setup involved when you switch to a different game or a different pack anyway, so I could kind of try and figure that all out on stream. I really can't believe how far. So the pumpkins you get from, is this Tiger or whatever? Yeah, I mean, so long as you have the games, already purchased and downloaded, whatever, so that you don't have to like wait another half an hour or an hour after the decision's made, then it's fine. I mean, if you plan to play all the stuff anyway, I guess that works. The only problem that I find with a game like Detroit, and why I would be hesitant to stream it, is it's so story driven um, that like I wouldn't want to, if I came into a stream and I saw it's Detroit and it was like halfway or three-quarters of the way, I would probably rather not watch the stream to not spoil it for myself. And so that might be a issue for some viewers. But then on the other hand, if I start watching a stream with Detroit, I would probably want to catch every stream of it to keep the story continuous. Yeah. Yeah, so obviously if people are there at the start, then they're likely to watch through the whole thing, but later on people might come in, and that's assuming that they know what it is, right? If they haven't heard of Detroit or they haven't seen it or anything about it, then they might just watch it anyway. But that's probably just me overthinking it because I put quite a lot of effort into what I watch. So that's one of the problems that I have. Like, I really want to support all the local streamers and watch their streams, but if I see like one of the things that I don't watch is battle royale. Like, battle royale games don't interest me in the least. And so if I see somebody streaming Fortnite or PUBG or something, like I don't even bother. Because it's support, but then you don't want to be watching something that you don't enjoy. So I'll always try and find a survival or something with crafting, or even like a roguelike or something. Did this village generate in the ocean? That's so weird. It just generated this whole village with sand in it, like this. The sand shouldn't be floating. It's like really weird. Oh, there's another village. Yeah, it even put the party. Look, there's even a sunken ship in the middle of the village. This generation is crazy. What do we have that's useful? Paper. Yeah, the rest of that isn't really worth taking, but there should be a treasure chest in there. Inside one of these. I need to go into swim mode to get through there. Oh, I didn't look at this treasure map before, which I should have done. It's fine. Hey, weaponsmith. So there should be a chest here. Nope. This village is really confusing me. It might actually be easy to defend from a raid because it's over the water. It's quite a big village too. Seen some strange stuff, but that's actually been happening quite a lot in 1.14 generation, is where a village it generates, but then there's also a ravine or something that generates inside the village, and then you have this massive cave in the middle of the village, which just doesn't really make sense. Like, why would they build their houses right on top of this massive cave? And then all the mobs spawn there during the day, and it's all kinds of difficult. So there's another village here. Actually not looking for villages, I'm looking for the pillager outposts, and I'm just not finding them. Let's put... I have to put some of this away, I'm running out of space. Let's put a shulker here, and then just, I don't know, whatever we don't have to have on us right at the moment. We can put in there. Compass as well. Sure, why not? Put that away. I actually don't even want to check all these houses for chests because it's actually just slowing me down. Emeralds are good though. Okay, let's... What? It's not night yet, but they're sleeping. How come they can sleep? There's another... It's fine. Sleeping gives me a chance to drink coffee. Oh wait, but you said Slamabo, you say that you normally stream, or I looked at your schedule. Your schedule says you normally stream at 8 PM, right? So that might be a problem because I start my stream at 9:30. So if I start watching you in the middle of your stream, I'm gonna have to start streaming. That's actually going to be a problem. I think I caught you. You had an earlier stream today, I think, because you were sick. So I think that's maybe why I managed to catch your stream. I don't like that my music is buffering. That's not a good sign. Okay, pillager outpost. Where are you? I see a campfire over there. So that must be one of the forest villages, because I think they have campfires in their pre-generated structures. It's the only thing I can think that it is. Can I get these to breed? Will you breed? Ooh, there's a fox. They need berries, and I have berries. In here, I have 6. But you need 2 of them. Are there 2 of them? Oh, they're running away from the wolves. Oh, that's not good. A chat just disappeared. Oh, they're sleeping. That's a little one. Yay! But now you need a lead to grab the little one. That's a pity. Oh, it's fine. I'm not gonna take him with me now. That means we've bred a fox, so that's... Oopsie. That's one of the animals that's trickier to breed that we've done. Okay, let's see if I can get my chat back. So where was the smoke that I was going towards? I hear zombies. Oh, there it is. Yes, I thought so. Okay, maybe we can get a million here. Oh, the iron is useful. Where's the rest of the village? Is it up there? Yeah, it must be up there. So they seem to have these like pumpkins everywhere. But I don't remember seeing melons. Do I have any blocks? No, I don't. I'll have to go up there. Oh, he's far away. Does the village go that far? There's another village that generated funnily. Pumpkin seeds. Oh. We already have pumpkin pie for the eat everything advancement. We don't need those pumpkins. We need oh, they have like kind of little sheds. It's kind of cool that they added this generation for forest villages. That's a little bit different. Makes things a bit more interesting. Oh, there's the campfire that I saw. They have their cow pen. What's this guy's inside the trough doing questionable things with that heavy villager. Okay, we'll just move on. I think we're done with this village. West, east, that's the way we're going, but... Oh wait. I was expecting to sneeze there. but it didn't happen. I still feel like it might happen. You know, when you think you're gonna sneeze and then my eyes are starting to water. Oh, more foxes. Oh, there's definitely plenty over here. Oh, berries are one of the things that we need to eat. I think I had some before. Oh no, I don't think I had any, so should keep some to eat for the advancement. Can always plant some more. Berries can be useful to plant around your house because they also damage mobs a little bit, or when they walk through them. So it makes like a nice fence. So I just want to make sure that okay, my chat is back, but sometimes it's not so reliable. Especially now that the mixer is turned off. I worry that the chat's not going to pick all the stuff up correctly. This is the main thing that you need in Minecraft to be safe, is just carry a bed with you. Mostly if you're careful and you sleep before it gets night, you're pretty safe. What is that? That looks all kinds of wrong. It looks like a little dirt island suspended on a 1 block high pillar with trees on top of it. That's some more Minecraft generation gone wrong. It's not even on a pillar, it's just in the air. Oh, I don't actually know what llamas need to breed. Because there's a whole bunch here, I can actually breed them. Yeah, it's totally detached, it's just floating island in the sky. And it's gonna be night again. This is like the 3rd or 4th night that we've been out here just looking for something. And our inventory's full again. We're gonna run out of food soon. Take this with us. Oops, wrong window. Let me just make sure that this is working. Okay. I have a bit of an issue with being able to see everything on one screen. Oh, we hit the ocean. That's not good. I don't think I'm going to get in a boat and carry on further if this is really all ocean. Because I haven't checked, but if I check how far away we are, we're probably further than I want it to be. Nice flat open spot. If I spawned somewhere near here, I would have probably built here. Okay, Okay, let's see what's out here, and then we're going to look at the coordinates and figure out how far we strayed from spawn. So we're at 3,845 and minus 3,284. So we need to go 3,000 in that direction and 3,000 in that direction. Oh, we went quite far, actually. We went at like a funny angle as well. I didn't actually think that. Oops, no, I didn't mean to go that far. So maybe as we fly back. So this is that village that we're at. Don't want to move too fast because I want terrain generation to have a chance. I'm also trying not to go directly back so that I can explore a little bit more. To see if I can find anything interesting. This does seem to look mostly just like ocean over here. Some polar bears. Oh, that's a tall mountain. We're gonna thread the needle, Jeb Corliss style. See what we got. So if we go this way, I'm gonna get to about minus 200. Problem is I'm trying to look downwards, but if I look downwards I start flying faster and then I have less time to look at things. So here's a village, but it's not actually in the swamp, it's... What? So this village might actually be very close. All this iron gear is just worth one nugget, so it's not really worth much, but might as well grab it. So that's, so it's almost 1,000 blocks in that direction still. Let's see what this is. So I think this is the birch forest opposite our island. So we should get to water now, and then off the other side of the water should be our base. Yep, this is where we fought everything at the beginning, and there's the shipwreck. And just here should be our base. Okay. Oh, was I still flying? That was weird. Of course I was gonna miss the jump. Okay, so no luck there really. We did find the berries, which is one of the things that we needed to eat. So I can drop that in the food chest. Didn't think we didn't have it before. So we can put that in there. I already have the bread and apples. I had pumpkin pie already. The pumpkin seeds. Oh, we didn't have, yeah, we still need the melon slices. Let's put away some of this stuff to make space. I'll have to see what I ended up putting in the shulker box. Bread, emeralds, more of the same really. Paper, books, rotten flesh, gunpowder. These can probably go here. Where was the... Oh, it's bread. Is there anything else? No. So, we can put more bread there. I think we had emeralds. There was obsidian in one of these chests as well. And then we can put some of the mob drops in here. And we have books here by enchanting setup. And I think we can just basically smelt these one by one. The zombie hearing is not a hostile mob, that's just one that we keep in the basement to have it talking to the merchants when their prices get expensive. I'll see he's over there. He just sits in the back there, and whenever we need the prices to go down, we just frighten the villagers a little bit with him. Okay, so let's smelt all this up, and while we do that I can finish my coffee. It's probably not worth bringing all this back for 6-7 nuggets or whatever, but I actually wanted to take the chest, so we had the space, so we might as well bring it back. think we can put that away and then oh, did it run out? Okay, that's fine. I don't know why the helmet took so much damage. We might have to, in that case, come over here and grab another mending book from our librarian. Respiration 3, fire protection 4, aqua affinity and mending, that's everything we're gonna put on it, so I normally just name my armor when it has everything on it so that I know which ones are finished. So that's the only one that's finished so far. Actually, technically this one has everything because I found a replacement. This one just needs mending as well, so we can probably just have enough for that one as well. 28 I think it is, and another book. We'll end up putting mending on everything, so eventually we'll need it for all of them. We might as well do these now. This one. Assuming we have protection 4 and breaking 3, and oh, we haven't bought the mending book yet. That'll help. So we can do that, and then we can I guess taking this chest plate. Once we put mending on all the armor, we tend to accumulate levels even when we're trying to repair tools, so that can be a little bit annoying as well, but should be fine for now. And then you can put the, what was it, the boat in the bed there. What else was in here? Chests and paper, we can put all in here. Empty map. I don't know if the treasure map is worth putting in there, but we can. The feathers there. And what does the bow have? Unbreaking 1? No, that's useless. We can get rid of that. And then we should be able to, I think one of these bows is almost completely repaired. So I'll just combine this near useless bow with that, and then we should have a fully repaired bow for making dispensers with. I don't know that there's anything really that we're going to be using dispensers for in the near future, but it's good to have it. I'll leave that tool there, and then the wheat can also go over here. And then this one, I think. Yep. What was in there? Nothing yet. Okay. So now we have a empty inventory. I think I had a compass before for something. I probably made a map with it, so I guess now I have a compass again. And eggs was over here. Did we end up putting an egg in here? Because I see some over there. Okay, where's the time? 11:30. I'll probably have a shorter stream tonight, so I'll stream from 10 to 12. So with the half hour that we have left, maybe since we didn't find a pillager outpost, we just craft the crossbow and see what we can put on it so long. So I know the crossbow has like a funny recipe because you need, I think you need nuggets for it and a bunch of sticks. So let's take, oh, I have a bunch of sticks. So that's probably what it said now for the new recipes. Iron nugget, lantern. What do I need? Oh, sorry, it's not nuggets, it's tripwire hooks is the thing that we need. So we should have that. Tripwire hooks. And string. Okay, string we also have. We don't have a lot, but we should have enough to make that. So let's make one of these. Now the crossbow just takes arrows. But what's quite odd is there's some enchantments that work on a bow that don't work on a crossbow. That doesn't really make sense. Quick charge 2, quick charge 2, power 4. So I would expect power to work on a crossbow. Quick charge and piercing is made for crossbow, so that should work. But I would expect power to work. I don't think it does. Fire aspect is for swords, so that won't apply to it. So with the power 4, we should be able to get this power 4 from there. No, I probably won't have the levels for all of this, but just want to get this started. So we definitely need piercing 4. So let's see what, so yeah, so power doesn't apply to it at all. You just can't put power on it. It doesn't even register as an enchantment for it. Quick charge should, and if I'm not mistaken, quick charge should go to level 3 as well. So if we're putting this on, it's only going to end up with quick charge 2. So if we do this and this, we should have quick charge 3. And then we can put piercing 4 on it. Now, if I think this was all. Oh, that's not good. That was all I could put on before. Let's see, crossbow enchantments. I think that's all that you can put on it. There's something that's multi-shot is the other one that you can put on, but that's multi-shot and piercing are exclusive, I think. Yeah, multi-shot and piercing are mutually exclusive. So then the only other thing we can put is mending and unbreaking. Now, I'm not going to use it enough to put mending on it. And it might be worth putting unbreaking on if we have it spare. So let's put this away. So we need the loyalty and we need channeling still, which we don't have yet. But I don't think I even have a spare unbreaking, so I probably won't bother with that. So let's see what we... Okay, so now that we've got this, there's 3 I think 3 advancements that we can get with this. One is just to kill anything with this crossbow, or just to shoot it, I think. I don't even think you have to kill anything with it. That's the first one, which is easy, which we should be able to do just doing that. Old Betsy. Then the second one is to kill a pillager with it. Now so far we've had a bit of an issue even finding a pillager. And the other one is to kill 2 phantoms with 1 shot. Now for that we need phantoms to come back. So I can stop sleeping now. And that'll start to bring phantoms. So while we wait for that to happen, we can just flush the farm here. Grab a new load of crops. So let's do 2 potatoes and 2 carrots. We can restock the farm. Carrots. With this setup we're getting slightly more carrots than potatoes because of the middle block, and the reason I'm doing it that way is because we have a slightly better carrot trade than a potato trade. So we get more emeralds per carrot than we do per potato. I don't know why I sometimes break that when I come down there and other times I don't. And I'm just going to take all of these and put them in the chests over here. What else can we do? I wonder if might do. Oh, but that's covered. If we're there, I don't know if I'm not sure if we're gonna get the phantoms coming after us if we stand over there, because the actual mob farm covers the platform that we stand on. You can obviously come in from the side once they're there, but I don't know if they even come for you if you undercover. I think you have to be open to the sky. You have to be in a block that sees the sky for them to even spawn. Otherwise, what we can do is we can keep on trading, because when we trade we get experience and we can use that experience to repair some of our gear. I think this guy is probably our best bet for emeralds. So let's take all these potatoes and basically all these carrots. And we want to get as close to him as possible. While we have, what do we want to mend? Pickaxe, I guess. it looks like it's gotten us a fair amount of repairs. Mending. So it's just the boots that doesn't have mending. So let's have enough levels to put it on the boots. Maybe. Let's try it. If I remember correctly, it doesn't cost too much to put mending on 9 levels. So we're at 6. Let's just put this book here because I'm gonna be looking for it later probably. We can trade some paper still. Oh, except he runs out of his trade pretty quickly. Can turn that compass in for emerald, but it's probably worthwhile to just keep it. 6 panes. Oh. Let's trade that just to unlock this next trade to see what it is. Fortune 1. That's not great. But he does have the books. So 4 books for emerald. 3 bookshelves gives you 9 books. But it's 6. Is he not refreshing his trades? Actually, I need these books. Probably shouldn't trade them. So we don't have that many left over here. Yeah, I might actually keep them. But now this guy's trades isn't refreshing. I had some issues with these guys, but I moved them before. Unless I forgot to move him out. Or have we just gotten to the... Yeah, yes, it's night time, so... They won't be refreshing their trades now, so I need to sleep. That's what it is. Okay. I've been trying not to sleep. That's I just shot myself in the foot. Trying to get phantoms. That's the thing when you're doing 2 different things at once. Getting to trade with this guy, you need it to be day, but getting phantoms, you need to wait through the night. Okay. We could get the Woodland Explorer map, and that could take us to Yes, we should actually do that. Actually, there's not enough time really to do that now. Well, maybe there is. Maybe we can do that. And I won't be able to end this stream early. But if we get the, not the Ocean Explorer map, but the Woodland Explorer map. Okay, he doesn't seem to be resetting his trades. But what we can do is pack some of this paper away. Oh, see, now I have so much paper. And let's do the same for emeralds in the books. We're gonna have to hurry if we want to get this done, so I must definitely take my bow with me and more food. We'll definitely need more food. This might take a little while. Well, I'll have to sleep as I'm going out and about, so I'll definitely not be spawning in phantoms. So maybe we'll just get the food. This doesn't tell you how far. Just that it's northeast. And I think the that the dashed bits in the this corner here, I don't know if my mouse cursor is showing up correctly there, but this is water, this is land, and this is river. So if this is due northeast, oh, if I get 9 levels, I can add mending to my boots. I don't think I'll get 9 levels from this though. Maybe we can get some... I don't know. There we go, now I have 9 levels. Not that I think my boots are going to wear out in the process, but... Oh wait, we need 10 levels because we want to rename it as well. Should take care of that. That should have mending, and then we can call it Exa boots. And that should be all our armor. Yes. And we'll just have to wait for the food and then we can go. And we need the Salt Touch one. Wait, now we refreshed, okay. While we wait for the food, we can trade some more paper. There we go. Okay, now the food should be almost ready. Mending. These don't have. Oh, the shovel does, but the axe doesn't. If I had extra, I probably wouldn't wait for all of this, but I get the feeling I might need it if there's evokers. I'm probably not even gonna fly. Well, maybe I'll fly there. Depending on the time of day. Okay. So we've got the map here. Northeast will be that way. So let's just go that way first. I know it's northeast, but I have no idea how far it is. So let's just... We're using the map, so we might as well just keep an eye on it. This is the direction where we had so much forest and woods anyway, so... The dot becomes bigger as you get closer, if I'm not mistaken, so... We're probably not that close yet. Yes, yeah. We need, I'm doing the crossbow advancements, and I need to kill a pillager with a crossbow, and I went looking for pillager towers, and I didn't find any pillager outposts. So now I've just resorted to looking for the woodland mansion because I don't think I won't find pillagers there, I don't think, but I want to get those hostile mobs taken care of. Oh, there's one. So this might actually work out better. Is that it? No, that's just the thing. So let's see if we can get this done. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? I must get a bucket of milk because I don't want to trigger a raid. Actually, if it's this late, I'm gonna sleep first because I don't want to make this worse by having other things show up. Okay, so did he just despawn? If I get bad omen here, it's not really a problem. I'll just find a cow along the way and I actually want to switch to my bow, but I want to get rid of them first. Oh, he's got an enchanted one. Okay, now this is just taking too long. See, I would have said my shield was up there, but okay, sure. Now I can't remember, there's an advancement for getting the banners? Why do I get the feeling that there was a advancement? Oh, maybe it's a hidden one. I kind of vaguely remember there's an advancement that you get when you... Oops. There's advancement for that, definitely. Punch really helps here because they tend to only start drawing their crossbows when they get a certain distance from you. They do tend to respawn the whole time, which is kind of annoying. Let me get, okay, so it's just a voluntary exile thing. I don't remember if is there a chest in there or not. Oops. Oh, there's a lot more here than I thought. There's just more and more spawning. That's not going to work long term. Let me just see if there's anything worthwhile up here. I think there wasn't. I think you can just get the banner from here if you don't get it from a... There you go. Bottle of enchanting, crossbow we didn't need, we just crafted one. Arrows. I might as well take the chest. Okay, so now the interesting thing is we have... Oh. No, leave me alone, I want to go to the temple. I think we have bad omens, so I don't want to go straight back to a village or anything. But what we might do is just find a cow, get rid of it. Go looking for the woodland mansion because that'll give us a couple of the other things we need. Am I gonna have space for this? Probably. Oh, ghost blocks. String is useful, that's useful. Actually, let's just do this. We're gonna take everything. What did I miss? Saddle, enchanted book. What don't I need? Oh, it's because of binding book. Why would I want that? I might actually take that as well. Do I have space for it? What I want to do is take the TNT instead of the... let's do this. And then, there we go. Sorry, and it's probably dark here, so you can probably not see any of this. So let's do this. Yeah, that's fine. I'll use a different block if I need to. That should be fine. Oops. I hear a skeleton somewhere. Enderman. Actually need to be going that way, but I only see desert that way, so I want to go this way to try and find a cow. Because I'm worried that I'm going to fly through a village on my way to the woodland mansion. So that should have given us, we did this one now, we still need that one. For that we need phantoms. We need to do a raid or the woodland mansion for that. These monsters hunted, there's 2 I know I'm missing, which is the Guardian and Elder Guardian, so that brings us up to 20. The other 5 we need Evoker, Vindicator, Ravager, that's 3, and then the other 2 is Wither. We haven't killed the Wither yet, so that'll be 1. Killed the Ender Dragon. There's probably a 1 neutral mob that we haven't killed yet. I'm not sure which one though. Oh, there's a village. I don't want to go to the village. That's exactly my problem. Should have actually grabbed the bucket of milk beforehand. Actually wasn't expecting to hit a pillager outpost. So the pillager outpost seems to be directly northeast from our base. And actually, now that I think about it, if there's a pillager outpost right there, so let's look at this. If that's the okay. So there's the pillager outpost. And there's a village right there. That's pretty close. We might actually just use that one for the raid if we need to trigger it. It's not so close to where we want the want to do the final advancement, because that's right by our base. But the closest village to that is on the other side. So if we come to this pillager outpost, then we're going to have to go far anyway to get to that village. We'll have to go further than to this one. But that's yet another reason why I can't trigger this raid here now and let all of them die. So I have to find a cow, but now, of course, now we're going to run out of plains. And I don't know what the range is that triggers the raid. But my guess is it's going to be larger than what I'd like it to be, and it's going to trigger even though I don't expect it to. So let's try and stay. Let's try and stay as far away as we can over here. Oh, hey, drowned. Still looking for a trident, so maybe it's worthwhile to swim through here and see what I can see. I'm actually kind of hoping that I just happen to get a ground to spawn with a trident, and then I don't have to make a farm. Maybe we pack some of this stuff away, because now inventory space is a problem again. We don't need all of this. Don't need that. I don't know why I even have that crossbow. This map we want to keep, but this stuff we can move out of the way. We don't need the crossbow anymore anyway. So I think that's going to be fine. Oh, come on. Okay, Operation Find a Cow. Polar bear. Now of course we're running out of plains and savannah. There's plenty of horses here though. I think cows can spawn anywhere that horses can spawn. Okay, oh, didn't I bring the bed? Okay, maybe we'll just fly and try and find it that way. This desert there. Where's that at? No. Can try and head towards the woodland mansion, even though we still have bad omens, so long as we kind of try to avoid a village. I don't actually know how far this is, but seeing as this looks like all desert, it's probably not going to be close. Oops. I don't want to make the mistake that other people have made to hit a mountain while the chunks are generating. Is this warm ocean? I don't think I've been in warm ocean, so let me just... go in there, there's some coral reef. We're starting to get to woods again. Maybe I should check that I'm going northeast. Oh, I wasn't even going northeast. So that might have been why I wasn't getting closer. Let's just keep an eye on my rockets because I'm using quite a few here. Probably easier to keep the map out there. More forest. is actually much further than I expected. We're actually getting close to reaching the point where if we turn around, I'll just get back by the end of the stream. Oh, cows. So... And I have to find something to jump off of. Oh, there's another pillager outpost. I think I'm just curious now. I want to see how far away this is, because if it really is this far away... Oh, look at this. All the drowned stuff above ground. Okay, more desert, which means we're probably gonna have to go through the desert again. When we get to like 25 rockets, we definitely have to turn back. Another village. Yeah, they're not kidding. If you had to go and look for this thing yourself, you would not find it. If you were just exploring, hoping to find a woodland mansion, we're already 3,000 and 7,000 blocks out. There aren't, as far as I know, there aren't any mobs in the woodland mansion that aren't part of a raid, so we don't have to find it. I just figured it would be an easy way to get a totem before we do the raid, and also get some of those illager mobs done. But actually, with all the villages we've passed along the way, it's probably easier to just do a raid, kill all those mobs. Even if we don't finish the raid, just, you know, once you've killed all the different kinds of mobs, just let the raid take over the village. You can do it on a village that you don't care about. It'll actually be much easier than finding this place. I believe there's no, these are my last ones, I think. I probably have another 20 or so in my ender chest. So when we get to 25, we're turning around even if we haven't found it. We're still going, yeah, northeast. But I've basically decided... Oh, no. No. Chunks must load before you fly into them. I think this will be my last rocket if we don't start to see the cursor move after this one. We're turning around. I also want to check my elytra. It's 3/4 still. No, we actually, we've been flying for almost 20 minutes and I have 15 minutes left, which means I need to literally turn around to get back to my base before the end of the stream. But at least we've established something. It's not close. I think the other than the mobs, there's obviously some loot at the Woodland Mansion, and I think there's I heard something about you can get a Wither Rose there. So that's another way to get the Wither Rose for the final advancement, I believe, other than using the Wither for that. But I don't think that'll be a problem. We can just... I think what I'll do is I'll just... When I spawn the Wither, I'll just take a bunch of eggs with me or something, just spam some chickens and then... ooh, I actually want to get there where it's higher. So... Oops. Let's do the bed. Is this not night? Looks like night to me. Oh, come on. It's just lag causing that. Oh, that just put me there. I thought that sometimes when you get out of things, they disappear. Let me actually just check something. We don't need the map anymore, but I didn't put the compass in here. Alright, cool, Nitro. I'll see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I think if I'm going to do the mansion, I'm going to have to make a stream out of it and specifically spend the whole stream trying to do it because it seems to be quite far away. So... Oh, there's that other village that we saw, I think. Oh no, this would be much further than that. Uh, 4,000 and 7,000. Okay, so we have to go more south than west. Here's another ocean monument. This one is quite far away. Maybe we can kill... no. Should be able to take just about any ocean monument and just kill some guardians and kill one of the elder guardians to get that done. going south until the coordinates kind of line up, because then I know I can kind of go southwest from there. But then again, that's not the most direct route, so maybe I should angle it a bit just to get there. The shortest amount of time. I have about 10 minutes left, so I think we'll be fine. I didn't actually check if I had more rockets in my ender chest. I know I had a couple of extra, but I don't know if I've already taken them out. So at we're at 2,400 and at minus 5,000, so we're about a third of the way back. That's legitimately something that's killed some MCHC100 people. It's just chunks not generating fast enough, and then they end up flying into the mountain with an elytra. So I want to try to avoid that happening. So we mostly have to go south now, actually. I don't want to go too fast, but since it's desert here, it should be relatively safe. Our rockets are then a flight duration 3 rockets, so they should last a fair while still if we're just going kind of level. I'm just going to take the shield away because it's making it hard to see what's on the ground. Oh, there's another pillager outpost. Oh, this is probably the one that we had before, right? Because there was a... Maybe not. This is almost northeast, and there's a village right over there. At least we know where we can find one now if we have to. Okay, now I'm starting to run out of rockets. And here's ocean, so my guess is there's going to be an island right there. And this is our little island. There's a shipwreck again. Okay. So let's put do we have a I want to have a put an item frame up. If we have one, do we have one? Nope. We have sticks though, so we just need to get what, leather. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So let's put, I guess, over here is fine. Oh, that's strange. That was quite a lot of delay. Woodland Explorer map. So when we do want to go look for it, we can use that. In the meantime, oh, there's the shit. I thought I didn't have it on there. So let's take all this stuff that has chests and put them in there. That one doesn't have a chest technically, but we can put it in there nonetheless. Some of the spoils away. What we did before was we put the iron horse armor in the iron chest, and then there should be some of these. Could have chests. And I'm not sure if, I guess we can put the spider eyes here because they're drops from the same mob. I even think we have some over here that we can put there. Yes, okay. Item frames can go in there. Got some carrots here for some reason. I think it came from a chest or something. And seeds, and we have some dirt. And we can put some leather back in here because we're done with that. And then the spider eyes over here. Should take care of that, and then we can switch back to this. And our elytra definitely needs some leveling after this. What I'll probably do is do some AFK fishing with the elytra on. It's probably gonna be the best thing. Alright, great. Thanks for watching, guys. I think that's gonna be the end of the stream. I think what we might have to do is, like I said, go to the Woodland Mansion for that'll be like a whole stream because that's quite far away, but it won't be the next stream because I think if I look at, yes, I have some more rockets, but that's I've left with almost a stack and I didn't get there, so I'll have to get more rockets before I can attempt that, and it'll probably be after I'll collect some gunpowder from a mob farm to do that. So what we'll do is we'll look at we had, I think we should probably look at either looking for some drown to try and get a trident. I'll have to do some AFK fishing in between to get the enchantments that we need because I have loyalty but I don't have channeling. So we want to get that ready for when the storm comes. What we can maybe do is we have to not sleep in order to get phantoms. for this one. I think the other the other advancement that we need is to kill 5 different mobs with a piercing crossbow as well. But I think you have to get this one before you do that one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's going to show up completed with that one missing. I think this is a precursor to it. So we might want to do the Phantom one before that. Otherwise, what we can do is we can probably attempt a raid. But we'll probably, what I'll do is I'll set up one of the villages to be kind of raid proofed. So I'll close the villages in, maybe even make a wall. I don't know, making a wall takes a little bit long, but I'll just make it so that it's a little bit harder for them to get in, and so I'm a little bit safer. And then we'll just go to pillager outpost nearby, kill a pillager captain, do the raid just to get the advancement done, and to try and get a totem from the evokers, and kill those hostile mobs. Because if after that we find that we only have 22 left, then it means it's the Wither and 22, yes. If there's only 3 left after that, then we know what it is. Then it's the Wither, definitely. It's the Guardians and the Elder Guardians. So then we can do those. We can kill those and get that advancement done. And I think probably we'll leave this adventuring ones and the cats and stuff for last. But we have to start looking at getting a list of all the foods and start going to villages to do the cats. We've done now breed the animals. We've done cows and foxes. We can start doing some of the easier ones like chickens and all that to get them out the way and see what's left. But yeah, I want to start doing the advancements that need prep. So what I'll probably do is try and get some prep done in the next maybe 2 or 3 streams, so that we can start moving to the actual tricky things. So thanks for watching. Should stream again tomorrow at 10 PM my time, maybe a little earlier like I sometimes do. But if you want to see the schedule, it's in the Twitch panels below. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Cheers.